Hi, everybody. Doug Zaleski here. Got an exciting venture that I'd like to tell you about. I am starting a podcast that will be an interview session of about a half an hour with legendary athletes, coaches, contributors to the sports scene here in Muncie and Delaware County and Ball State University. I've been thinking about this project for a long time now, and I'm ready to get it going after a lot of work putting it together. And I think it's something that you're really going to enjoy. We're going to talk to various people about their careers, their playing career, their coaching career, what they remember fondly, maybe what they don't remember quite so fondly. And I think it'll be an enlightening way to bring some of these people back to the forefront. A lot of them played 10, 20, 30 years ago, played or coached 20, 30 years ago. And I think it's going to be interesting to see how they view their career. So the first podcast is going to drop on next Monday, February 23rd. And there will be a new podcast every Monday. And I'm really looking forward to getting started here. I do want to mention my supporters who helped me get this going. The official name of the podcast is Muncie Sports Spotlight with Doug Zaleski, presented by Ruoff Mortgage. And you see Ruoff Mortgage on the background here. Ruoff has an office in Muncie, and Ryan Van Adder has been great to work with. He was on board with this idea right away, jumped on it, and I can't thank him enough. I've got four other supporters lined up right now. There'll probably be another couple here in a week or two, and we'll announce those when it's time. But right now, beyond Ruoff, Pizza King is a supporting sponsor. Pizza King, if you live in Muncie or in Indiana, you know all about Pizza King. It's everybody's favorite pizza. And so I want to thank them for joining the group. Walls Furniture in Muncie, another group, Craig Robbins, big supporter of local athletics around Muncie. So he's bringing Walls Furniture into it. Also, OGG Glass Guys, a sponsor. They fix all kinds of automotive windshields, windows, anything with wheels that you can drive. They fix windows on them. And then Clancy's Car Wash, 8 locations in and around Muncie, and Clancy's will be part of the program too. So looking forward to it. My first guest on February 23rd will be John Robbins. John Robbins is a well-known coach around Muncie, coached at Westdale High School just outside of Muncie, coached at Muncie Southside High School, was a former Division I athlete, basketball player at Indiana State University. And so we're going to talk to John and have him reminisce a little bit about his playing career and his coaching career. So that'll be next Monday, the 23rd. On Monday, March 2nd, Jerry Pearson will be my guest. Jerry Pearson grew up in Royerton, just outside of Muncie. He's a very good high school basketball player in the 1960s, earned a scholarship to play at Miami University in Oxford, Ohio, and later went on to coach Miami. And Jerry's got, I think, a lot of stories to tell about the yesteryear of high school basketball in Muncie. So looking forward to that. March 9th, Paul Keller will join me. Paul Keller was a high school basketball coach for 30 to 35 years. He coached at Westdale or at Wapahani High School and also at Delta High School. And one of the noteworthy things about Paul is he coached Delta in 1997 when the Eagles played in the state high school basketball championship game. Now, the noteworthy thing about that is that was the last year of the single class system in in Indiana. And you might remember hearing, if you're from Indiana, you know all about this. If you're not in Indiana, you may remember hearing about Milan beating mighty Muncie Central in 1954. The movie Hoosiers was based on that season. And Milan was a tiny school, and Muncie Central was this big juggernaut, one of the storybook schools in basketball in Indiana. And Delta took a larger school all the way to the state championship game before losing. And we'll talk to Paul about that. Paul later in the early 2000s did win a Class 3A state championship in basketball. So a lot of things to cover with Paul. On March 16th, I'll be talking with Paris McCurdy. Paris McCurdy was a basketball player at Ball State University. I would call him a legendary Ball State basketball player. He was the guy who spearheaded Ball State's Sweet 16 victory in the NCAA tournament in 1990. He was a great player, tremendous leader. He was a guy that people looked up to and followed, and one of the best trash talkers you've ever seen. So we're going to get Paris to reminisce about that a little bit. And then on March 23rd, we'll talk to Chandler Thompson. Chandler Thompson was one of Muncie Central's basketball legendary players. He finished second in the Mr. Basketball voting in 1988. A lot of people think he should have won it that year. And Chandler also played on a 1990 Sweet 16 team with Paris McCurdy. And then, like McCurdy, played overseas for a long time, a decade or more. And so we'll talk to Chandler too about his career and some of his special memories of how that unfolded. So again, that's February 23rd, next Monday. We're going to debut it. And I hope you'll check it out, listen, send me your opinions. If you like it, tell me you like it. If you don't like it, tell me you don't like it. I want some feedback from you, and I hope you're entertained by it. I'm very much looking forward to it. This is going to be a really great endeavor, I think. I'm a storyteller at heart. When I was a writer, feature stories were what I thought I did best, and I just love talking to people about their situations, their careers, et cetera, et cetera. So again, join us Monday, February 23rd. It'll drop on Spotify, my YouTube channel, my Facebook page, and X. See you then.